Hey guys, it's me, Jordan. I'm actually going to be coming on here and talking to you a little bit about my journey with Graves' disease and hyperthyroidism. This is like the second video I've recorded. The first one I was a little nervous and scatterbrained, so let's see if I can get through this a little better. So, I've been dealing with some health issues for quite a while now. When I was first in college, I would pass out, like really randomly faint, but nobody could really figure out what was wrong with me. So I was diagnosed with like an extra heartbeat, so where it would get all weird and then I would pass out. So I ended up getting pregnant with my daughter. I passed out the whole pregnancy. Really weird. I had gained like 60 pounds, so I wasn't doing too well. My heart wasn't like taking that well, I guess. I ended up giving birth. I had an emergency C-section because my body just wouldn't open for her to come out, so they had to cut her out. After I had her, I had really bad anxiety. My heart was always like really racing. This is June. My heart was racing and doing a bunch of stuff that, wasn't normal. I would wake up in the middle of the night like sweating, so I was always told, oh, it's just postpartum. It's just postpartum, so I figured it's just postpartum. This doctor that I had, my PCP, he was, it's not on my good list. Basically, since that time, he was always trying to give me like mood stabilizers and trying to treat me with depression medication, but I just knew like something was off, and it wasn't that. Like I knew that I didn't need to be on psychiatric medication. I just needed to be treated for whatever is really wrong. So, yes.
I'm thirsty, Mama.
Okay. You know where your water is. Go get it. So, I ended up getting pregnant with my son a year and a half later. And after I had him, I had lost all my hair right here. So like I was completely squeaky bald. And if I have pictures, I'll post it. I cried about it, but again, I was told it's just postpartum, and I believed it. It was 5 months after I had him. So I was told postpartum, that's what happens. Get used to it. So it started to grow back. I can show you. It's actually gotten pretty long now. So, it's shorter than the rest of my hair. Anyways, I started having really bad anxiety, sweating, my heart was just racing all the time. I had lost like 80 pounds in 6 months, and I was just like, oh, I'm doing great. Because I lost weight, whether I was feeling good or not, it didn't matter, I lost the weight. So, I had went back to my doctor, and he was just like, oh, you're fine. Take this depression medication and mood stabilizers. And basically, he literally would spend like 3 minutes in the room with me every time. So it was pretty annoying. I always say, like, find a doctor that really listens to you no matter what. Whether you're a young mom or whatever, like, your doctor should be listening. Mm-hmm. Okay, go play.
Mommy, I'm gonna look at you.
So when my son turned 1, a little bit before my son turned 1, I started my period, and I got it for 3 months straight. So first month I was like, oh, this is normal. It's a year since I had my baby, whatever. I also had the thing in my arm, so I thought maybe it was that. Around that time, I got really, really, really bad acne. Like, I had not had this bad acne in so long. Even people that I know were just like, what's wrong with your face? Because, like, nothing is sacred in my family. So they're just like, what's wrong with your face? I'm like, I don't know. Like, it just popped up overnight. And it was so bad. It would be on my ears, on my neck, on my chest, on my back. It was really gross. Whatever. So I went to the doctor. You're fine. What do you want? You want some depression medication? You want some mood stabilizers? No, I don't want your dumb mood stabilizers. Whatever. So I ended up going 3 months like that. And finally, my stomach...
Look at the ball, Mama.
Yeah. My stomach was so swollen and huge. I looked 6 months pregnant. I went to the ER, and they were like, oh, ma'am, labor and delivery is on the other wing. And I was like, I'm not pregnant. So they, like, hurried me in and tried to figure out why my stomach was so distended. And it just looked like there was fluid in my pelvis and whatever. So they gave me a shot of morphine, gave me some iron, and were just like, sorry. So I decided I was going to take the birth control out because I thought maybe that's the acne, that's the, the bleeding, but no, it didn't fix anything. So check it out. Nothing got better. So I went to a gynecologist on my own because no one was like, go to a gynecologist. So I found a gynecologist. I went there and I was just like, hey, this has been going on, you know. So I had a cardiologist treating my heart, gynecologist treating the bleeding and all that stuff. And the gynecologist was like, hey, let's get some blood work. Hey, that's a great idea. No one's done that yet. So we got some blood work done and my thyroid came back super abnormal. She was like, you need to go see a thyroid specialist, an endocrinologist, whatever. So I went to a thyroid specialist and finally got some answers. So I have Graves' disease. So my thyroid is way hyperactive, basically, and it's producing way too much thyroid hormone, which is causing me to be anxious, high heartbeat, high heartbeats, or fast heartbeats, the acne, the fatigue. I had lost like so much weight, and I'm always sweaty. Like right now I'm just clammy because I'm so hot. So my weight just drops. Like I'll wake up 3 pounds lighter and then I could wake up 6 pounds heavier. So it's just really weird what's going on. That's not cute. So right now I had an ultrasound and some blood work. The blood work was way off. My liver levels were way off. I'm not sure what that means. Okay, that's enough. So my thyroid is doing like way too much. I had an ultrasound and I have two nodules on the right side and a bigger nodule on the left side. So the nodules on the right side actually hurt me, even though they're smaller. I guess there's 2 there. The right side is what bothers me. That I have this lymph node right here that really bothers me. But I just figured, since I'm a singer and I don't do all that extra stuff where I like, you know, cover my voice and drink hot tea and you know, do extra stuff and like before I sing. So I figured I'm just not taking care of my voice. But it was actually my thyroid and the fact that there's pressure being put on certain points of my like voice box. Basically, that's what the ENT specialist told me. Like my voice box is inflamed. So I have issues with like hitting the higher range and like the lower notes really hurt. Like if I really down there, that hurts a lot.
I'm just watching this kitchen, guys.
So, you know, so I'm supposed to have these biopsied, but it's a little difficult because they said they cannot stick a needle into them as long as I'm like so symptomatic. So once my thyroid calms down, they're going to biopsy them, and they did use the C word. So, you know, that's a little scary and it's in the back of my mind, but I'm going to have high hopes and be strong about that.
Guys, don't forget Paisley's birthday to come with me.
June's going to a birthday party. Anyways, so, you know, it's pretty scary, but I have high hopes. They say that
Captain Marvel birthday. So
it is Captain Marvel birthday.
So put it in your head.
Put it in your head.
So put it in your head.
No, you put it in your head.
You put it in your head.
So I just want to come on here and just kind of update everybody what's going on with me. I'm going to talk a little bit in my next video about a thyroid storm that I had and I ended up in the ER.
I'm going to talk to her then.
Okay, but I'm talking. Okay, you can do your own video in a minute. All right? Okay. So I'll talk a little bit about the thyroid storm I had, thyroiditis, thyroid storm. I'll be having an iodine scan soon. So once my symptoms start to like lay back a little bit, you know, like the trembling and all that stuff, I'm able to get a biopsy and an iodine scan, and that will kind of give us more answers. I'm in high hopes. I'm taking methimazole, whatever, methylprednisone, and I am taking a metoprolol for my heart. So I have a cardiology appointment later on today to basically, you know, see where we're at with my heart and how it's doing, because I had an ultrasound on my heart as well. And I'll let you guys know if there's anything else I need to update you guys on. My next video will be on the thyroid storm that I had. And I'll review some of the medication I'm on it as well. So, thanks for listening. You want to say anything? No?
I want to talk my own video.
Your own video. Video. Okay, say bye.
No, I'll do my...
Okay, we gotta say bye and I'll start your own video, okay?
Okay, bye.
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 Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.